He look crazy
Yeah,
though.
he does. Look at that.
Wow.
He's giving his heart to the people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Babe, I am not putting this on the channel.
Well, let me just see it. I know you see it.
All right, guys.
What? It can't be that bad.
It's bad. It's just all right.
Oh, it's Kanye.
Kanye, yeah, he's got a new song.
Okay. Why are they just jamming? Saying the N word. Okay, I've had enough. Saying the N word and hell, is diabolical.
Oh yeah, and look at this guy.
And they just
You see that? He's got a gold diamond encrusted swastika as a chain.
Oh, something wrong with all of them.
Crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah. I think it's gotten to a point where Kanye fans are going to find it incredibly difficult to make excuses or even support him.
The thing is, they've been making excuses the whole time. When he said slavery was a choice and you still was a stan of Kanye, then I don't know what to tell you.
Right. Yeah.
You'll support anything.
Yeah. And so what's interesting is that so many times we hear people talk about cancel culture.
Oh, yeah.
We hear people talk about how cancel culture is bad and people should be able to express themselves.
Yeah, and usually, you know what? I really don't agree with cancel culture.
Right.
This man not only needs to be canceled, he needs to be committed. He is not right in the head.
So, but the thing of it is that Kanye, he pushes against that narrative. This is he pushes
crazy.
Well, he pushes against the narrative of free speech, and how far are we allowed to go with having free speech?
But when free speech is like hatred,
right? Yeah.
Towards a group or people,
right?
Then free speach
then it's not
is harmful.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So then it pushes how far should we be allowed to have free speech? Because if you're saying that we should have free speech, then you should be free to say whatever you want without censorship.
Can get harmed in the process of your free speech.
Exactly. That's why we have
infringing on other people's rights.
Right. Exactly. But that's why we have limitations to free speech. But it's all right. So it's interesting because when Elon Musk had said that Twitter was going to be a platform of free speech, 100%. Right. There was going to be no censorship at all. The first thing that came out was a bunch of Nazi symbols, salutes, and N-words.
They had to get it out.
Yeah, it was like they said that it just became a cesspool of racism.
Right. I believe
because that's what people want to express with free speech. So, as I said, with Kanye, he is an artist who wants to express himself.
Yeah.
And we see this line being drawn between artistic expression and free speech.
Yeah.
So if you're for free speech and against cancel culture, then he should be able to express himself.
Well, I changed my mind. Cancel this man. Because you don't know what's coming next. Because he already said slavery was a choice.
Right, but
he gonna make a song called In Chains.
No, I'm just saying, what's coming next.
Picking cotton.
But with Kanye, it's never...
He already said the N-word.
Look. With Kanye, it's never been like one thing and then I'm just going to tone it down. Ever since he started this whole episode with Nazism and everything that he's been doing, it's been one level trumping the next.
Yeah.
And it's just going up and up and up. Like, they canceled his Gap contract, and he lost a whole bunch of money from his endorsements, and that still didn't stop him.
But then what about the people around him, though? Because it's like, you don't have anyone around you. Look at this man just smiling away.
Oh, what you was going to say? He was something else. Lord knows what's in your head.
Listen.
This video sparked emotion in you.
I'm just saying, he just smiling.
Yeah, right.
And for me, when people have issues,
call them out.
And I wonder how they get to that point. It's people like this that's around them
enablers
that enable it because it benefits them.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's really sad because Kanye once had a family. I know his mom is no longer here, but there has to be
did you see
someone.
Did you see the video he recently did? He said,
I should have had baby with Paris Hilton. You guys, could you imagine how many hotels I have now?
What?
Yeah, he said he got with the assistant.
I had a baby with a assistant, bro.
Calling Kim Kardashian the assistant.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll probably do that in another video.
Now that's shameful because now you're bringing your kid's mother into it.
Yeah.
And I know his kids are seeing this, and it's really scary because he does have he is bipolar.
Yeah, right.
And I remember a long time ago, one of my friends, I didn't know this, but her father had bipolar. He was not had bipolar. He was bipolar, and we were at camp one day, and I didn't know that the dad wasn't allowed at the house anymore.
Okay. Oh.
And so, I've been going over there and everything. And so he hadn't seen her in a while. He knew she was at camp. He came up to the camp.
He had an episode?
He had an episode.
Oh,
it
yikes.
was one of the scariest things I've ever seen because I didn't know anything about it, but he didn't seem in his right mind.
Okay.
And they had to talk to us about it. And it was very scary, but he did have support, but I think it was hard because he thought he was better, and so he stopped taking his medicine.
Right.
And so it's important to have a support system around you, and you can't have people who just kind of allow this kind of behavior.
Well, it seems like
spiraling.
Right, and it seems like that's Kanye's support system. A bunch of people enablers.
Yeah.
I don't see him as somebody who's going to listen to other people tell him what to do.
But he's hurting his kids too.
Yeah. Well, they have to live in the aftermath of this.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's that.
Yeah, but this conversation is it's sad, and I don't know where this is gonna go next or what he's gonna do next.
Right.
But if he doesn't get help soon, it could be costly.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
So.
I think the damage is kind of already done.
Oh no, it could get worse.
Guys, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Are you for free speech and artistic expression, or should it be limited? Just a little bit. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. As always, like, share, and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Take care. Peace.